Well, we're back here, and we're going to introduce these amazing recruiters here and these military heroes from our community coming up in just a moment here. But I'm learning more about just a fantastic event that's happening next week. It's our Community Salute San Antonio Gala, and basically what it's doing, it's an event to honor graduating high school seniors who have made the brave decision to enlist in the military, whatever branch it is. So let's bring in someone who has served, was it 3 decades?
3 full decades.
Well, thank you for that. First of all, retired Chief Master Sergeant David Fish. You're also the president of the nonprofit Our Community Salute San Antonio, which I guess is the nonprofit that's putting this together. And you've been doing this for about a dozen years, you said.
Yeah, so the organization's been stood up for about 12 years ago. Actually, it was stood up by a former recruiter that retired and just saw a good need for bringing that organization here to San Antonio. And he moved way up north. So he asked for somebody to take his place, and I've been on the board as the president now for the last 2 years.
So we saw the trio of recruiters that you brought with you. So in layman's terms, how would you describe what they do and the important role they play in creating the next generation of military heroes?
I think it's great. These guys right here, I mean, their job, they were these high school seniors just probably a few years ago, maybe 10 years ago, and here they are now recruiting the next generation of service members that are going to be here to help, defend and support our country and our Constitution.
I'd be remiss if I did. Maybe they can read the news if they want to here, but let me introduce them. Army Staff Sergeant Sandy Barrientos, from the Marine Corps Staff Sergeant Blanca Ra, and also from the Air Force Staff Sergeant Lara Garcia. So great to see all three of them here. Tell me about the numbers in terms of how many high school seniors, because you were telling me that this nonprofit, or I guess we're talking about San Antonio and beyond a little bit, right?
So probably for about the last 10 years, mainly the last probably 5 years, we've probably gotten up to about only about 200 high school seniors out of probably hundreds in the local area that have already sworn in to say that, hey, I'm going to join one of the branches of the armed forces. So we've targeted around the 200, but we know that we could do much better. We're really trying to make sure that we capture and recognize every high school senior that's out there and recognize them on the stage one night just to say thank you. And extend that handshake and say, we appreciate what you're doing for us.
So that brings us to the Gala, which is next week on Wednesday the 7th, or rather in a couple of weeks, right?
May the
17th at Pedrati's Ranch in Helotes. And today's a significant day in regards to the Gala.
It sure is. So we've had a couple of deadlines, and as far as deadlines go, we've passed it 3 times. So we're really looking for the families and the folks out there to really contact your recruiters today. Make sure that you are aware of the invitation and that we get your high school senior out there at an event that we can all recognize them and say thank you.
It's the least that can be done. So again, there's still time before the event happens on the 17th, but today's the deadline to sign up and make sure you get that recognition. I wonder about just in terms of, I mean, I haven't served, so I can't relate, but the conversations that lead young people, 17, 18-year-olds, to join a branch of the military. Is there something specific in these current times that's leading to that?
Yeah, so I'd say, like a lot of us, like I really learned a lot from the service growing up and being around my uncles that had served in the Air Force. So you have that family connection.
Legacy.
It's kind of like the legacy that passes on. But I think the biggest fear is for those families that don't know, they didn't grow up around the military, their loved one wants to go out and join the service. What I can tell you is after 30 years, your children are in good hands. That's the best thing I can tell you. It's gonna impact their life and make a big difference for the rest of their lives.
Well, I would say consistently, just in the years we've been doing the show, we have military people come in, and it's just always the top notch of people here. But I wonder about families who are having these conversations, or these teenagers that are thinking about it, and maybe their parents just have questions, or they're scared, or they have their own reservations for whatever reason. How do you navigate that conversation?
Wow. Well, I would say make sure you reach out. I mean, this is Military City, USA.
Right.
So it's hard not to know anybody in the local area, somebody that you're not a friend of. Bring them in. I mean, I think the hardest challenge I have is with my high school senior that's graduating this year, right? Having that communication, you get that constant churn from mom and dad, but sometimes it's good to get that outsider that comes in that has experienced the life, and just to share that conversation and that other perspective of somebody that's walked in those shoes that they're about to walk into in the next couple of weeks or months.
And that's where these recruiters come in then.
And that's where the recruiters come in. I mean, the connection with these guys is, I mean, they're building a quick bond and relationship with these guys right off the bat. And they may have them in their hands from a couple of months to up to a year with a delayed enlistment and getting into the service. So it's really like targeting and having a conversation about where do I fit into that next job that, honestly, whenever I joined, I didn't know what I was going to do.
Yeah, yeah.
They made me a cook. And honestly, that paid out well.
Our military heroes have to eat too, right? I mean,
Every single day,
it
every
worked out.
single day.
Is there such thing as an ideal candidate for the military?
I tell you what, honestly, I think the most ideal candidate is the people that truly have a passion for going in and to join the armed forces. Right, because it's really going to be that commitment. Just like I'm going to commit to going to college, you're committing to join the armed forces for 4 years, or you're going to walk away with an education. Right, there's no reason that you wouldn't walk away from an education.
Yeah.
So it's really like, do you have the passion? You know, do you have the patronage? Do you just feel like you want to feel like you're a part of something? Then I'm going to say joining the armed forces. It did well for me. That's all I can say.
And people hear you coming from San Antonio and, oh, Military City, USA. That can't hurt.
Right.
You know,
Right.
Be on your resume and everything. So you're gonna give me some of your recipes, and we're gonna have to talk.
For sure.
Kitchen, stuff here. But what we appreciate it. Thank you for your service once again. Yeah. Let me just one more time acknowledge the 3 recruiters who are here. From the Air Force Staff Sergeant Lara Garcia there on the right. In the center there from the Marine Corps Staff Sergeant Blanca Ra, and then on the left Staff Sergeant Sandy Barrientos from the Army. Thank you, the 3 of you. I know we don't have a microphone on you, but we certainly appreciate your service and thank you for what you do. And David as well, thank you.
Yeah, no,
appreciate
thank you.
it.
Appreciate
okay,
it.
on to Brad.